Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's managed to get free. It's gone out for a throw-in. Scholes. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koundé. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Cáceres. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kupchu. That's a promising run he's making on the right. It's Park Ji-sung. Can he get on the end of this? Guardiola. Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. Now it's Alvarez. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Aimed beyond the defence. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, it's come loose. Scholes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Driving on and making good progress. He is through here. Messi, and that is expertly dealt with. Scholes. Guardiola powering forward here. Guardiola. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Pele! He went for the curler.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Koundé. Now it's Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nicely weighted ball. Look at them, and the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with...
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Scholes. Face to face, can he finish? It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Number 13.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good...
And Messi! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Park Ji-sung. Great vision on the through ball. He has found the way through. Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Koundé, oh, good read. And it's gone back to the keeper. And Adams. Rice. Now it's Messi.
6
Guardiola.
minutes has been indicated.
Quality ball. That looks a cracking ball. Hazard has it in a wide position. Now it's Mbappe. Kaka. Rice. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind they... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail, time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Well, there's a probing ball. Puyol promptly onto that, and that is that. Caceres, Pelé, good driving run. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Rice powering forward here. Only partially clear. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Yamal clears it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And this is Scholes. Threads one in. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Batistuta. He's shifting, and Batistuta! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Pelé! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Takes aim and it's a mighty effort! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception.
Kupchu.
He is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Caceres. Played back. Looking for options. Shot at goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Portugal have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries from a long way out.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Mbappe!
2 added minutes has been
Neuer
indicated.
gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Yamal hurtling down. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Scholes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
An instinctive delivery. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Guardiola. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And that has put paid to that. He has found the way through. And it's Messi. Oh, Mbappe!
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's in on goal. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Scholes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to play it through. Pings in a terrific header. It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And time is up. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was in... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has...
He's gone to goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. No, he refuses to take the bait. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Kukçu receives it in. Tries a shot! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Maradona. Oh, super ball! Oh, Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Real chance! Really well-taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's picked it up out wide. Olise finds himself offside. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro cuts it out. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal. It's run loose here. Crosses it in. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. He has found the way through. And he's only too happy to take that back. Place it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Belletti. Now who's going to be first to this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Pele. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
And
change
a quick reminder
at this
today,
stage.
everybody, to make sure to
Madrid
put any
in
litter
control
in the
at
bins
half-time,
provided.
2-0.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ibrahimovic. Kukçu. Scholes. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Threads one in. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ibrahimovic. Good purposeful running this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, taken with style! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Paris Saint-Germain, after 62 minutes, is number 24, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Out for a throw. Nicely aimed pass. Adams. Madrid suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to...
Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered chance! And he thumps it clear. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution in progress.
Paris Saint-Germain on the spot for parity. Golden opportunity wasted.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is lovely. Yamal's big header! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
This is their second corner of the game. Paris Saint-Germain with another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. Paris Saint-Germain awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And this is Batistuta. He is through here. Shapes. Yamal is flagged offside. Now, can they get him away? And that is... And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's following up! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Corner number 2 then. Guardiola! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Guardiola at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's got full. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Played through for him. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Valde calmly anticipates. Nedved. Beckenbauer looking to play him in. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? Goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a
And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of...
There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Rodri clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? He's in space and looking for options. Jamal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played into space. Just somewhat off target. Now it's Jamal. Now it's Batistuta. Mohamed Salah. Well, that has not gone well. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Elects to cross. Carvajal clears it away. Spread out to the left. Looking to play him in. He's found the way through. Here it is, crossed in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Batistuta! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be...
And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that's a little loose. Haaland!
There will be 1 minute.
It's really well cleared. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Madrid can he finish? He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zubimendi gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
The ball is on the spot. Here we go. It's in! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Scholes. No outsmarting him this time. Raul. He has found the way through. Raul. Oh, sweet feet. Guardiola. Scholes looking to penetrate opposition lines. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guardiola. Driving on and making good progress. Big chance! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Good chance here! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Shoots! Raul. Now it's Raul. He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Madrid really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. One back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 5 minutes added
Neuer
time.
needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Good played through for the wide man. And the ball is out of play. 5 minutes to add. Adams is there and he can pick it up. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And he shoots! Wonderful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Adams gets over and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception. He's got away. There's the delivery. And a chance! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
NAC Breda are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Guardiola charging forward, the ball at his feet. Scholes. Caceres. It's Pele!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pele. Scholes. Pele. He's had a shot! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Simplicity itself.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Triol.
2
And it's
minutes
Guardiola.
has been indicated.
Pele. Now he's got space here. Oh, what the finish! Oh, it's come loose. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivery from a big header. They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Pele. Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Schneider was in no mood for any of that. NAC Breda are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He won't be happy with that one. Schneider, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? Decent chance! It's a goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Takes a shot!
Breda clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Mbappe. Madrid are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling.
Oh, what has happened? Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Having turned the game on its head, now takes the shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him. And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt As to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Goulet, looking for the run. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's well seen too.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That is a brilliant interception. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nice physical challenge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Olise with the short one. Fired deep. Up he goes! Goal! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Yamal, and it's made its way to him. Poor robust challenge. And it's hoisted clear. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Rodri. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Closing in on goal. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Batistuta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's been intercepted. Goulet. He's a sharp little ball here. Olise in acres of space out wide. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. He's in a great position here. Big chance! And one more try! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Son Heung-min. Now he's got space here. He can get that clear. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Pele. Face to face with the... He's had a shot! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Bellingham. Decent progress down the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Out towards the flank. Belletti. Oh, super ball! Chance for a shot! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
The goal scorer.
What a moment of brilliance,
70 minutes
control and perfect
Number 21.
accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's quick to get it clear again. Carvajal. And it's Scholes. The final 5 minutes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Vardiol, a player who needs no introduction. Bernardo Silva is herring after that one.
There will be 3 minutes
Carvajal
added time.
cuts out the pass. Scholes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Aimed beyond the defence. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Costa Curta. Yamal. Knocks it into space. Now the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And it's Kukçu. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Kukçu.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vitinha plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pedri. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Yamal. Cross flung in towards the middle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Has a look and plays it forward. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Batistuta. Kökçü. Madrid looking to pass their way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Plays it across. He's had a shot! Batistuta is flagged offside. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is, and it takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Tries to play it through. Adams. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Carvajal. Well, that looks a decent ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he finish? It's in! AC Milan are all square. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar, this is promising.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Batistuta.
There will be 1
Not
minute
too much to
added
add on
time.
here, just a minute. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta. Look at the space. There's the shot! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so off.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Here's a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Morocco with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Caught offside that time. Lookman. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kukçu goes pelting down that left-hand side. Scholes. It's Scholes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Approaching the half-hour mark. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pele. Now the cross. A header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bellingham. And it's been given away. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Half-time getting close now. Looking for options for movement. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Vitinha. Kukçu.
There will be 3 minutes added
And
time.
he was quick to react. Rodri. And this is Scholes. Oh, he's burst through. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Mendes clears. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Oh, what has happened here? Fires it in low. Now there's the clearance. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted. Here's Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi calmly anticipates. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? No, again there's no way through. Lookman. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Puyol cuts out the pass. Guardiola. Great defending, strong and determined. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shot at goal! He scores! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. And he shoots! Goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And now he has 2. Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that's another throw. Yamal could try cutting inside here. The final 5 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. And he's intervened well there. Adams, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Finish! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is that. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beck.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the pass is intercepted. He's trying to hit the front line here. Bale. And that's gone loose. Looking for the run. Yamal. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Looking for options for movement. Pele, Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pele looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Beckham, that's a cute ball. He's away! Oh, shooting! Off the post! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still goalless. Now it's Batistuta. Gently done. And here's Bale. Messi does really well there. He tries a shot! Goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Minutes is number 18.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence and all of a sudden, bang.
Madrid looking to pass their way through, and he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Yamal, he is through here. Flashes it across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Pele. He's a sharp little ball here. Hoisted in. Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. And it's Guardiola.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal! He's Done very well to get to that.
That's very...
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's found a way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pele. Can he get it through? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. What a save by Diogo Costa! And here's Yamal.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Just about within shooting range. Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He can get that clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. And it's Bale. Caceres calmly anticipates. Guardiola. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's quick to get it clear again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's intervened well there. Kukçu. Scholes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Long ball looking to counter. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That is ended up in no man's land. Scholes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Pelé. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Scholes. And they can counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Chance! He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Batistuta. And he welcomes it in. Cross needs to be... He's got goal! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this...
It's Pelé!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And he's intervened well there. Neuer comes out and deals with it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they've got it again. Batistuta takes a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Beckham, hit into the middle, punched away. He's having a go! Batistuta.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Guardiola. Pelé. Nice sequence of passes, this. Batistuta. Batistuta driving forwards.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The pass is intercepted. And here's Batistuta. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's felt... There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Madrid still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Beckham
Batistuta.
standing over it.
Number 19. Yamal. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Oh, smashing header!
Number 9.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Somewhat off target. Bale. Some resolute defending there. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now he's off and running. Oh, good take in a good area. He's having a shot! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper wasn't...
Drogba! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Can he get it through? Mbappe, chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Bale. Oh, well played, well played. Neuer gets rid without sophistication. Gives it back. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Kukçu touches it back. And it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Messi's cross. Up he goes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pele. Beckham.
There will be 3 minutes added
He's
time.
got space here. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta. Carvajal. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Aubameyang. Might be danger here. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Number 13.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fan... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
It's Pele! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Drogba! Against the crossbar. Turns and goes back. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Bellingham. Adams is there to clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. And Batistuta! Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Beckham. And this is Bale. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Bale. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. It's a promising position. Searching pass he's played there. Scholes. Goes for the shot! Scholes! That's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's...
Drogba! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Pele can see things others simply cannot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, super! Has a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Yamal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Crosses it in. Shot, surely! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Madrid are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And the game has already resumed here. It's goals! Oh, he's been caught napping. Now here's the... He gets big! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, they've got it again. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played out to the left flank. Messi goes on a run down the left wing. Yamal. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Scores! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Chance for a shot! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid playing for pride here. He's got two! Oh, taken with style! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid are having a ball here. Bale purring through the gears. Corner number 2 then. Beckham with the short one. Ball driven towards the far post. Kupchu with the clearance. Bale. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And it's Messi. Messi tries looking up for options on the left. That's a decent clearance. Pele. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Scholes is the team's great visionary. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Batistuta. Played out to the right. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Guardiola. Pele threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Back into the middle. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. And no, that was never going to make it.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that is a nice touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. Yamal's cross.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options.
Adams is there, and he can pick it up. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. And this is Pele. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Puskás gets a foot in here. Now who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard. And this is Bale. Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
can spring out of defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guardiola. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Scholes. Now that looks a decent... Goes for a shot! It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. And it's Scholes. Puskas. And this is Bale. He's cut it out. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Mbappe! And that's a shoots! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Puskas. Now it's Luis Suarez. No, it's come to nothing. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's got away. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Played back in. Albert Ferrer deals with that comfortably. Luis Suarez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Puskas. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well measured. So much time and space here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Puskas! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Suarez. He's tried one!
Added time.
It's off target and by quite a way. That is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was...